Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in that video today, and today the Houston Texans have ruled out C.J. Stroud, Fairbairn, and Jalen Petrie against the Tennessee Titans. I had some hope that C.J. Stroud and Fairbairn would be able to return this week, but that is not true. They are going to be out against the Tennessee Titans. There's not an upset feeling in my stomach right now hearing this news. I'm sorry. I think that was the wrong word. I don't know if the right word was upset. I think nervous. I wish Stroud and Fairbairn and Petrie could be out there. But do I have any doubt of the Houston Texans going out there and losing? Do I have any doubt of the Houston Texans winning the football game on Sunday against the Tennessee Titans? No, I don't. I still think the Houston Texans have a really good chance to go out there and take care of business against the Tennessee Titans. The reason why it doesn't concern me is because, yes, these are all great players, but these are all great players the Houston Texans were without on Sunday when they came back and outscored the Jacksonville Jaguars 26-0 in the fourth quarter. So they did all that. They didn't have C.J. Stroud at quarterback. Who was at quarterback? Davis Mills was at quarterback. We know this, though. They didn't have Fairbairn out there. To be fair, Matthew Wright really didn't do anything. The Texans, he only had one chip shot field goal because the Texans were more of a touchdown team than a field goal team. That's not something you've been able to say a lot this season. I wish they would have been like that against the Broncos, because then their record would be 5-4 instead of 4-5 if they would have been able to score a touchdown against the Broncos. But they didn't need him for field goals. He kicked one chip shot field goal. That was it. And they didn't even need him for extra points, And I know that sounds crazy because the Texans were scoring touchdowns, but most of the touchdowns the Houston Texans scored, they went for 2-point conversions. I think 3 of their offensive touchdowns, they went for 2-point conversions. The last touchdown for the Texans with the Sheldon Rankins fumble recovery, they didn't go for an extra point or anything because the time had already expired. So if I remember correctly, just off of the base of my head, not even looking at anything, I think Wright only kicked 1 extra point last week and then a 22-yard chip shot field goal. So we really haven't seen a lot of Matthew Wright. Those are easy kicks to make. So who knows? He hasn't been tested yet. Will that happen this week against Tennessee? I'm going to say most likely that does happen. We will see if he can get it done. But again, Jalen Petrie, he's a great player, but the Texans didn't have him last week. Their secondary did just fine. Derek Stingley Jr. killed it. He's healthy this week. That's all that matters. As long as the Texans have Davis Mills, Nico Collins, Derek Stingley Jr. out there, and all the guys that contributed in their comeback win against the Jacksonville Jaguars, I think they should have a W. But knowing the Texans, this would be a game they would lose. But there is no reason why the Texans, with the squad they have, even though they are injured and banged up, but they still have talent on the field, and with the guys they have out there, with having Will Anderson Jr. and Danielle Hunter attacking Cam Ward, and Davis Mills throwing the ball to Nico Collins and all the guys he has to throw the football to, and this team being on momentum right now, there's no reason this team should lose to the Tennessee Titans. And I think this is also going to be a good thing. C.J. Stroud can build some extra rest for when the Texans play the Buffalo Bills next Thursday night. You guys give me your thoughts on this news in the comment section, and peace out.